comfortably drive in the rain, no issues. Terrible. Alignment complete. Everything's all set on the vehicle now. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in to the channel again. I'm in the car. It's morning time for me and it's raining, which is good. I'll tell you why. Right now, I'm actually heading towards WR Technica. WRT, they are a Porsche racing team. Also, they have their own shop there. They work on street cars and not only Porsches, they store cars. They do a lot of stuff. I actually went there once to go pick up a bumper for my R32 GTR. For whatever reason, someone wanted to drop it off there. I don't know why, but they did. That's my first time going there. And then I met some of the guys there. It was super cool. Now I'm heading over there because I'm gonna get alignment, a track alignment for my C8 Z06. This is the first time I've ever done a track alignment for this car. I'm pumped to finally get that done and see how this helps my track performance with the vehicle. The reason why I said it's cool that it's raining is, as you know, I just recently installed the Solar Performance throttle controller. That Solar Performance throttle controller has a lot of different modes on there, including a weather mode. This weather mode that they have on here is actually really nice because it helps adjust the power that you have on the car. So right now I'm driving and it's like super wet. It's not giving me a ton of power right now because I set it to weather mode, and the weather mode is like so much more safe with this car. So when you have this Solar Performance throttle controller, there's all these different modes you have on there. You have like ludicrous mode, which is absolutely nutty and so much fun. You have a drag racing mode, which I haven't really been able to use just yet. I'm thinking that mode will be probably for when I go to the drag strip. You have a comfort mode, you have an eco mode, you have a weather mode. Right now I'm in the weather mode, and that weather mode truly pulls a lot of power away. And when I say pull a lot of power away, it doesn't let a lot of air into the motor, which basically reduces your throttle sensitivity, right? It just basically you're changing the signal of the throttle. And since these cars all by wire or whatever, and they basically send electrical signals to the motor being like, hey, this is how much throttle percentage I have. It just basically messes with that, right? Maybe you're half throttle and it's the ECU is only reading that you're 10% throttle or something like that. I don't know. Something about that. I don't know all the full science behind it, but it's something to that effect. Since it's raining, I was like, you know what? Let me take it out of ludicrous mode, because ludicrous mode is crazy. Like, you'll be dry weather, you'll be roasting your tires if you get on it too hard. Weather mode, I was like, let me put it in weather mode. So I put it in weather, and then you have like 10 different levels from 0 all the way to 9, right? You know, in 0, it's like not doing much at all. You press the throttle and it literally doesn't want to go anywhere. But you put it in 3, I put it in level 3. I didn't want to go all the way to 10, or not 10, 9, because 9 would be basically the top one, which it almost will feel like OEM in a way, a little bit less. I put it in 3 and it's like perfect. Like, I can use a decent amount of throttle. It's really not giving me a ton, but it's enough that I can get up to speed and get up to highway speed, which I'm at highway speeds right now. And it's actually really nice. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable on the road, where I'm not going to be spinning my tires in the rain and all that stuff. It's actually kind of cool, and you can adjust it more. You can give yourself more of the sauce or less of the sauce. I like the level 3 right now. I think I'm at 3. Yeah, I'm at 3 right now. Yep. You have a little controller thing with you that you can use, and it helps a lot. I really love being able to change the different modes depending on what the weather is, the surface, everything. It's cool. It's cool. So very big props to Solar Performance for making this auto controller. I think that's a mod that everyone needs. Reach out to me if you want one. Hit me up at info@jesseiwujiperformance.com. I'll help you out with that, or whatever other parts you want for your Corvette or whatever car you want. I can help source stuff for a lot of different cars. Now I can comfortably drive in the rain, no issues. I like that. It's very nice. Just made it to WR Technica. Beautiful shop. As you can see, a lot of cool builds behind me around. We're about to get my C8 Z06 properly aligned. We're gonna pretty much probably go with the factory track spec. Nothing too much more aggressive than that. Obviously, I still drive this thing on the street, but also this new alignment is gonna help me on the track so I can maximize the grip with the tires that I use. Because if you don't have the right track alignment, what ends up happening is, one, can destroy your tires very quick, especially if you have like a Cup 2R tire. I'm not running Cup 2Rs this upcoming track day. it. Eventually I'll get back to those, but those things are really sticky and they work really great. My only issue with them is they don't last that long. I mean, you maybe get 1 or 2 track days out of them and that's about it, but they are the stickiest and best tires like out there. I have a different combination. I'm gonna be running some Goodyear Super Sport RS something, I forget what it is. I'll show you on the next track day. Should be good. Looking forward to it. We're gonna get this thing aligned. I'll follow along and show you stuff in the shop and also show you the car getting put together the right way. Caster is off on the left side. On the left side, right? Or right?
Much further the back.
Yes. I wonder what. So what's that causing me to do then?
So you'll have bumps here.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be different. Side to side.
Wow. Interesting.
It's a difficult thing with like Corvettes and Porsches in particular. Porsches where the double wishbone has 2 eccentrics.
Yeah.
So you move one, but there's no way for a machine to read rear caster. You have to do it manually.
Oh wow, this is when the skills come in.
You just see green for the camber, but
yeah.
the wheels in a completely different spot.
Yeah. I love these little air machines you got too. The little air things that like pump them all up right there. It makes it so much easier. Just put it up there and just plug them in. Boom, boom, boom. Done.
They're absolutely
terrible. That is, Jesus Christ, that's so off.
Even the front caster is an entire degree off.
Yeah. Golly, this is what I was driving on. No wonder it didn't handle like the greatest I thought it could. This is gonna help so much. Holy crap.
You're gonna get a totally different car.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm excited.
It's gonna be like a 2-stage climate.
Man.
Since it's so far off, I need to just rough from the back, rough from the front, and then do it for real.
Yeah, man, that's a massive difference. So as you can see on this screen, my alignment's way off. I mean, between the camber angles, caster, everything is off. And that's how I've been driving with the car. I've been going to track days now. Obviously, you know, when you go to track days and stuff, you know, you hit little bumps, curbs, things like that. It could start throwing off little things here and there. Who knows how long it's been just like this? It could be more recent. It could have been for a long time. I don't know. You can see the alignment's way off. It wasn't even great to start with. So now we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get this alignment where it needs to be. The car's gonna feel like a whole new car, especially on track. My grip is gonna be way better. I don't even know how I've been wheeling this thing, but I have. That's how it is. If you don't have alignment, I highly suggest go to a professional shop. If you're here in Southern California, come to WR Technica. Really good guys. These guys know about racing. They road course race themselves. They race in different Porsche series and some other stuff. And they have a bunch of cool cars here that they're building. All range of cars. It's not just Porsche stuff. Obviously, you've seen Lambos, Porsches, Ferraris, Corvettes, GTRs, everything you can think of. Really good guys. They're gonna get me all set up and we're gonna get this thing right. The reason why you want to get in alignment is your car, as it goes through the corners, you can maximize the grip by maximizing the tire patch through the corner. So if your alignment is not right, let's say your alignment is just straight up 0, 0, 0, everything, like your tires are just standing straight up, well, that might be cool in a straight line, but once you go around a corner, now some of the tire isn't touching the ground the way it needs to be. In order to maximize that tire patch on the ground, you get your alignment proper in a way where the camber's right, the caster's right, everything is right, the toe is right, because toe is a big deal too. That will keep you from driving all over the place on the straight line and all that. And toe also helps you in the corners too, depending on how you get it set up. All these different things are things that can help your car turn better, because the fastest way around the track is to be the fastest around the corners. It's not about how fast you go in a straight line. Obviously, this car has plenty of power. It's about who can get through the corner most efficiently and quickest, get the car rotated so you can get back on the throttle and get out of the corner. Those are the ones who are going to be the fastest on the track. It also is nice on the street when you're going around a nice little on-ramp or off-ramp, be able to take it a little bit more speed if you want. Not saying you gotta go crazy, but it's just fun, you know, being able to have a little bit more in it than the other cars around you. All this is super helpful. Going to the track, having the proper alignment, and it'll save your tires too as well. If your alignment's not great, you can kill your tires very quickly. I've seen it before. I've done it before. Alignment is key. Suspension is key. That's how you get the fastest lap times, is by having the proper suspension settings on your vehicle. And then, you know, obviously there's stuff that goes into your coilovers and this and that, you know, to maximize that for grip, and also, you know, body roll and things like that. Alignment is definitely a crucial thing for a vehicle that is going on track. So the back is roughed in. When they say roughed in, that's just roughly done. So you can see right there, rough camber angles right there. Obviously, it still needs to work on the front. The front's way off. Crazy. You can already see the difference on the camber already. You can literally already see it right now. It's kind of cool to see the little changes and how much that helps, positively affects the vehicle and handling when you got everything right. But you can see it. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Degrees of camber up front, 2.5 in the rear from what I just remember. Caster looks good, everything looks good, toe looks good, all that. Got it all fixed up. Now this car is going to be way better. Literally, he said we pretty much just unlocked 100% more grip. So anyways, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how this thing's gonna turn out on track. I'm gonna get it on track and run. We should have, most of the day should be dry. And once we go to the track, that's gonna be here in a few days. It'll be better. It'll be better. My tires should be decent, hopefully. We'll find out. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing performs now with the new alignment. Once again, if you're gonna go do any kind of tracking at all, I highly suggest getting the proper track alignment. It's gonna be very helpful for your vehicle. Obviously, you could go a lot more aggressive than what I just did, but I think where we're at is really good for the street and for the track. Alignment complete. Everything's all set on the vehicle now. I'm gonna have a lot more grip with this thing, actually be able to go out there and drive it harder and everything and have all the grip that I want. So alignment complete, on my way driving home right now. Obviously I can't really exactly test out the car because it's raining and I'm not about to try to figure that out. But so far so good. Car drives straight, feels all right in the rain. I've been driving mainly highway stuff, so I haven't really got to truly feel what it feels like, lateral forces and all that. Yeah, overall all right. So looking forward to taking it to the track and seeing what happens. Obviously you saw, on the video how much of a difference was made with the corrections that had to be done on my alignment. Your alignment could be jacked up too. So if it is, well, you don't even know. You don't know until you get it somewhere, a good place where they can check it and be like, okay, here's how much out of spec you are. And it was good to see it, and then it was good to get it adjusted and set properly. Now we can get to the track and truly have a blast. But yeah, I highly suggest go get an alignment done. It wasn't too expensive. I think it's like, I forget what it was, but anyways, it's not too bad. Just go get one for your car. I think it's something that we all need for whatever vehicle you have, whether you're tracking it or not. Even if you're not tracking your car, you're just driving on the street, I highly suggest going and get it corrected. Get it maybe set to a good street alignment, especially for these performance cars. They like good alignments. Helps out with your tire wear, helps out with a whole bunch of things, helps with the feel of your car, helps it grip better, better grip. Maybe it'll save your life one day. Go get your alignment. I highly suggest it. That's what this video is about. Go get your alignment. I don't know why I waited this long to do it, but I did. Finally, one day I was just like, hey, I need to go get this done. Big thanks to WR Technica. Very good guys over there. Thanks, Will, for getting this set up super last second. And yeah, we did it. And looking forward to seeing what happens next on track, seeing how this thing feels now. Got the throttle controller working really good. Got my ported throttle body from Solar Performance. Got my AWE catback exhaust. Got my wheels from Forged Light. Got my Speed Composites chassis brace as well. We got all these little things to help get solid track time at the tracks I go to. We'll see how it all works together now. It's time to put up or shut up. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all later.